What's up, guys? With our Hermé Media here, True Good Development, and today we're taking care of this thing. 2,500 pounds of Belgian blocks. We're gonna go ahead and put it on our driveway here. This is a driveway that was ripped up, and I figured, hey, might be a good time to do this. I went beast mode on this and took out all these blocks from the pallet. All right, that's a full pallet. Brings in 140 blocks, and these are the regular size blocks. Let me flip this camera over. All right, these are the regular size Belgian blocks. Just to give you an idea, say just kind of something like this. All right, now some of them are bigger, like this guy, just a little bulkier. But for the most part, you're looking at about, I don't know, 10 inches, by, I don't know, 4 or 5 inches, another 4 or 5 inches, okay? And for me, ripped up the blacktop, and I dug out, I guess you'd call that a trench, just right along the side of the driveway all the way down. Now, it is going to end up being a little challenging in some of the spots where I already have about 4 inches here, whereas sort of down there it's almost flat with the driveway. So we're going to play with this as we go, and I'll take some footage. Just hopefully it will help somebody out. I do plan to set the black rock in with some concrete mix, and so more on that later. Alright, so today we're doing a dry fitting of that Belgian block. You can see it in the back. Switch the camera and I'll show you what I'm doing. Alright, so I went ahead and dry fit it. Most of this side. I'm going to go ahead and start on this side here just to kind of get an idea of how things look. But so far it's been pretty smooth. Obviously, before I mix my concrete to set these blocks in, I'm going to make sure that they're as level as possible. Obviously, these are not perfect cuts. They're natural stones, so you're always going to have that look. And once that's set, we'll fill the joints with mortar to wrap it up before they come back and do the blacktop. And as far as before I lay the block, I just kind of try to make the surface as level as possible, and I'll just work it in before I put the block. So really all you need is just to go ahead and dig out sort of as straight of a line as you can, and then lay the blocks. Alright, today picking up where I left off. Kind of see how I lined it up. It's dry fitted, and I think I'm gonna stop maybe just right about here, because I came up with an idea. I want to do some sort of design right in this area here. So maybe we'll do 4 rows. We'll do one that goes like that, one next to it, and so on and so forth, and just kind of do a design just to fill this space a little bit. All right, decided to go get my wheelbarrow and a couple of shovels, because we're going to need to dig out some of this stuff here to make it all nice and even. I'm going to switch to I guess a time lapse, so it's not too boring for you guys to see me dig this whole setup. Got to keep in mind the drainage, so we're gonna need to kind of go away from the driveway. So if you can see these two, I kind of sloped them down a little bit, and yeah, I'm just gonna work that out and then see how it's gonna look. When everything is done. Oh man, this is not a walk in the park by any means. It's a lot of physical work, but I think hopefully it's one and done once we set the concrete in. Well, yes, you like that? Just got to take a little bit off of here just to get it as level as possible. There we go. That's a little higher here. Again, just keep working it in. Booyah! I think that's acceptable, and just kind of slam it in place. Look at it there. Doesn't look too bad. Work this one in. All right. There's a beast right here. Let's get it out. You could take a lot of this out and then just work it back in if you need to. So, I think I like this better, like that. But, need to get this out of the way. Boom. Alrighty. Still a little high here. There you go. Nice. That's a nice fit. I'm already liking how this looks. Alright, so not to bore you with more of the same, I'm gonna cut this off and I'll check back in when I'm done. Alright. This is what I have so far. So I actually decided to go with 3 rows. I think it gives it a pretty nice look. I'm happy with the way turned out. Now as far as the end right here, when I come back in with my mortar, I'm kind of work out a little sort of crescent design here, and similarly up top as well. I was contemplating to do an apron across here, but I don't have enough stone, and so I decided I will actually continue the stone all the way down the driveway here, and I might need to go get a few more pieces and then finish that off. So there you have it, and we'll check back in when we're ready to set the stones in place.